my head done. I told my wife that because he would be watching me then. I don't like him
Look
more.
at it. Look at it. Well, you gotta take your little glory. We got
Yeah.
one person in here.
Okay, somebody tune in. As soon as they seen us jump over, hey, can we see they drop the line? They there. What's good with you?
Look, they were looking for you yesterday. They were put out
Oh
the
yeah.
APB on you.
All right, hold on. Let me say something first of all to the community. Y'all ain't in here all yet, but look, my apologies. I was a little busy,
Are you
a
fine, baby?
little caught up. Right, back on track. Don't worry, we here. Oh, one person in one light. Oh, that's the first. Whoever
That's
that
good,
is.
ain't it? Whoever in here, they want to be here, don't
Oh,
they?
salute. Hey, salute. Whoever that is, you know what that is. Salute to you.
This is
Um,
BJ.
yeah, y'all ready? Trying
I
to
know
cook
I
up.
am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get to
Oh,
the see if it
oh,
can.
it's you. Okay. Hello, hello, lovely.
Hey, NYC Angel 55. It's me.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Mm-hmm. And we
Is
got
it hot
two in here.
there,
What's
bro? Because
good?
it's hot as hell in Atlanta.
I mean, yes, it's warm here.
It's
Yeah, I
hot
would say
here.
it's hot.
It's
Yeah,
hot.
it's hot. Yeah, yeah. Cause my cousin like, yeah, it's hot. They need to get a pool. Their kids in the pool right now.
It's hot. It's hot for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know I gotta whenever we get off the live, I gotta go back and make sure the comments are showing on the screen and make sure the audience. It's like a lot of things you have to do with these one-on-one lives. You have to go and make them
Mm-hmm.
unprivate. Oh, you already know because you do it. It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a
but
lot.
with that, cause I was going back, going through the live, and I couldn't see none of the comments and that. So I was like, yeah, damn, I want to see them.
And I went back.
Yeah,
I
everybody
fixed
was
them.
coming in.
I fixed it though. I went back and fixed it. Like
Okay.
anytime, like I make because I be wanting people to see the comments because the comments be just as
Mm-hmm.
important as the dialogue.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Cause especially the comments coming from
True,
this
true.
channel, our people, they know what they talking about over here. So hell yeah, everybody need to see what they saying.
Yeah, so we trying to see all of it, you know. I'm trying to see their responses and what they adding from what you saying too,
Right.
so that we can see how everybody fixing this puzzle together, so we can see how it look. This portrait look at the end. Make sure the bird ain't flying upside down, and you know what I mean.
Okay,
Make sure
right.
the kids swinging, not head towards the pond, but head towards, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, making sure everything in the right spot.
Right. All right. So we got four in here.
Please hit the like button as
They
you
ain't,
come
they
in.
ain't finna
Oh,
hit the
that's
like button. There must be somebody who don't really rocking with us. That's all it is.
absolute. Yeah, because we do get our same usual four. Our usual four hit the like button. To be honest, it be our
But that's
usual
cool.
four.
Oh, I'm
There's not a
imagining we're gonna have a pretty good turnout today. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. Let's see how that go.
Yeah, look
Mm-hmm.
for negative reasons, but anytime we can have a platform to talk about Kenneka and shine some light on what happened to her, I take it.
Hey, let's do it. How about that? Yeah.
And thank
Hold
you.
on, let me get me a water. I need to get me a water, and I'm gonna take myself outside to my battlegrounds.
Right. Thank you, NYC Angel, for telling everybody to reminding everybody of their manners.
Yeah, wipe your feet when you come in the door.
For
You're somebody
real.
home. You'll wipe your feet.
Exactly. What
So
the
you
hell?
do the same thing.
Right. Okay, we got four people in here. All right, so you're going out to your battleground and then we'll get started.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take my phone. I want to have it charged.
And I see us live on the thing, but I can't see it on my iPad. But oh well, it's all good.
I'm gonna see did it drop. No, it dropped 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, but I don't see it. Let me get out of here and then go back in. Hold on. All right,
Mm-hmm.
we got five up in here. They trickling in slowly, 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 slowly. Hold on a
What's
second.
good, everybody? What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling today? Talk to us.
We got
Oh,
five
shoot.
in here, so we can get started with five. That's a good number.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Hold up. I was trying to see on my iPad what it looked like, but I can't even find it. So it's all good. Let me go ahead and get the video set up. We're gonna be covering today, anyways. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in the what we've been doing is every time we go live with a new part to the series, we always go back and recap the last part that we talked about. At this point right here, we based so many parts of this series, like, because we had a couple of them that went past the just the one chapter they would have had. They had like more than one chapter. So Irene's had long. We didn't even get through her live, to be honest with you. But we got enough out of the live to establish the fact that whatever event she was talking about. What's up, Broxhampton? Hey, baby. We got enough. We got through the live enough to know that whatever event that Irene was describing, where Monica was at that event with Kenneka, we got far enough to understand that it wouldn't have been her birthday party. And we also clarified that as well with the series that we're on right now, chapter 4, which is the one with the guys with Peace Killer and Thugga 30. When Zach asked them how they know y'all was even at the party, and when he made that statement because of the live. So that's the reiteration of the fact that this wasn't her birthday party. So each installment that we've displayed thus far, there's been value in every single one of those episodes, like value that I definitely saw in the episodes from episode 1. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I need that kind of motivation right now, because I'm going to have to address the elephant in the room regardless, because I'm going to have to address the elephant in the room regardless. So I might as well go ahead and do it right now. But thank you so much, Broxhampton. But I won't dwell on it too long, because what it's doing is it's taking attention off of her. And I quite honestly, frankly, can say that enough attention has been taken off of Kenneka throughout her whole case, that we've been chasing a girl that wasn't even Kenneka through the hotel. We were looking at people on camera that wasn't Kenneka. We're looking at videos that don't show Kenneka. We got a lot of stuff that has nothing to do with Kenneka. So, did he cover Broxhampton? Did he cover Kenneka last night, or you just asking me? Do I know about Dr. Ali's his theory on what happened? Did he cover her last night? Because if he did, I'm gonna be so happy. If Aboriginal media, global media, came out with a Kenneka Jigs video last night, I'm gonna be floored.
Yeah, I think we see him in the community, but I ain't never seen him make a video.
Yeah, he stopped making them a long time ago, but Broxhampton just asked me, did I watched it last night. Oh, he might just be saying he watched his theory, not that he did a new one. Maybe he just watched an old video of Dr. Ali, and he's just saying about an old video. Got it, baby. Okay, yeah, I'm about to say, look, I'll get ready to say we bringing him out. Yeah, his theory was, don't make me add another segment to the thing. He gonna maybe put Dr. Ali on the paperwork, bro, because Dr. Ali broke some shit down about the whole case. He really did. I would say that Dr. Ali's assessment of what was going on in the case was the best and the most educated assessment we could have at the time, because he used a lot of logic and evidence, and he's a very bright guy as well. And he researched all that he had. And at the time, he wasn't what we have now, what we have available to us now, he didn't have it at his disposal at that time. So I would say that he came the closest to the truth as what we could have gotten at that time. Hold a second, y'all. I'm getting choked. Hold on a second. Hold on, what's going on? Hold on. All right, hold on a second. Get a little sip of this agua.
Yeah, did that.
Okay, so at the time he did his, I would say that was the most comprehensive one that I would have seen. And for it to have been as accurate as it was, I think it's amazing what he did. So I know that he has to have some kind of spiritual awareness. He has to be like intuitive to a certain degree. He peeped bullshit, and he didn't get it all right, but who has gotten it all right? I, for one, know I haven't gotten it all right, because at one time I thought it was Kenneka on the video. So to answer your question, yeah, I really did love his work on the case. So, but I would love to cover what he said. I got a video of him on TikTok that did pretty well, because he broke Teresa's ass down. And at the time, people really didn't know how bad it was for her, like how untrue she was being. They just kind of knew something wasn't right. And when it wasn't popular to say that she was not being honest, he took that stance. And I would like to say that just bringing up, I'm going to bring up Custom and give him a shout out. At the time when it wasn't popular for anyone to say anything about Teresa. And bro, you could speak on this yourself. The last platform we were on, and we told people that Teresa wasn't being honest and it wasn't Kenneka on the video, it was met with negative responses, not just from the channel creator, but the community as well, because everyone believed what Teresa said. And I think at that time, they didn't want to believe that she was lying because everybody was so emotionally charged about Kenneka's death that they didn't think for one moment that the mom could have been lying about anything. And I didn't either. It took me a moment to get that as well. But when I found out it was true, that she knew more than what she was saying, not that she ordered her daughter's death, because I still never said that. But when I realized that it was true, hold a second, guys. When I'm sorry, I had to open my door. So when we found, it's certain things that I found out in the case that gave me reason to pause, but I didn't want to blame a mom. Like, blaming a mother when a child dies is as bad as blaming the child. You know, it's like victim bashing to some degree, you know? This is your auntie, baby. No, you didn't. That was old. Oh, I'm about to say, no, you didn't do that. That ain't how you roll, is it? Here you go. Got you, baby. Okay. You get it to her. Here, yours. Okay, wait a minute. And yours too. Respect. Okay. So, let me say this, because this is a good opportunity for me to say this right now while I'm thinking about what's on my mind. No one wants to ridicule a family of the family of a deceased person, no matter what way they died, no matter what it is. Like, I think to a certain degree, everyone sympathizes with a person when they lose a loved one, because it's nothing that you ever want to have to go through. We're gonna all go through it, but that's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's so final. It's so death is so final that it's something that you just don't want to play with, right? So you don't never want to disgrace a deceased person by lying on them, or judge the loved one because of the reaction they had to the person's death. People don't always respond the same way. Like, they just don't. So I didn't know how to take Teresa's response. I didn't know how to gauge her response. As a matter of fact, I didn't want to know how to gauge her response. I never wanted to even be in a position to even ask myself how I would have taken that. So I didn't have an opinion of how she responded to her daughter's death. I had an opinion of what was coming out of her mouth when she spoke. And I at first said, well, she's messed up medically, this is traumatizing for her. But then I start noticing a pattern of inconsistencies. And like I always tell everybody, a pattern of inconsistency is a consistency. So you can find a pattern in anything. It doesn't matter what you're looking at. There's always a pattern you can establish to understand how something goes, right? So I noticed that she was off about a lot of information. And again, I just assumed that it was because it was a lot of trauma. She lost her baby. Like, you can't judge nobody for that. It's a painful experience. I lost my father. That was painful. And that was not my child. So I didn't want to I didn't want to judge her. I didn't have no feelings for her at all. I just thought she might have been a little not as educated as she could have been. And I was wishing somebody would have come forward on her behalf in the family, like a public speaker in the family, some kind of an attorney, speak on her behalf to give her a better PR look about her daughter. So I really didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to take it. I really didn't know, but I started noticing inconsistencies. And shit wasn't adding up. And I didn't know how to put it. I didn't know what to do with it. So what I said was, you know what? I'm just gonna cast aside what I think is going on with her and just focus on the girl, because whatever's going on with the mom or anybody in the case, if I keep watching, I believe it'll all line up at some point. So the things that didn't make sense to me was the 911 call, was the inconsistency of the time that she made certain phone calls, because things like that, you don't have to remember it. We all have phones. Like, if somebody asks you what time a phone call came to tell you that your daughter couldn't be found, everything stops. And even if it doesn't alarm you at that point and make you pause at that point, you still can always go back in your phone and look at the time to determine when that call came in, because time is very important when someone's missing. The clothes they had on is very important. The people they were last with is very important. Everything about them that happened at that moment is very important. And she didn't make a priority on any of that. The way she let the kids just go and she went by herself to the hotel, that never made sense to me. Like, nothing she did made sense to me. But again, I didn't want to judge her. I didn't want to, because I didn't have a place to judge her. So I said, I'm gonna focus on the daughter. Forget the mommy. I'm just gonna focus on the daughter. And that's what I did. But along the years and time, I'm like, damn, she's lying. Damn, she's lying. But lying don't make you a killer. Lying doesn't make you set anybody up. Lying doesn't make you do anything, but you're a liar. We know you're a liar, but that's all you can really say about a person that's not being honest, right? So I said, well, she a liar. Hell, she lying. Maybe she hiding something. Maybe she's advised to not tell anything, because sometimes in cases, police officers will tell you to knowingly mislead people. They'll knowingly give you a false lead or hold stuff back to see who'll come forward with information. So I gave her every benefit under the sun of the doubt to say why she was being inconsistent and why she wasn't forthcoming with anything that she was saying, because I just assumed she was being advised to do that shit. And then I realized that that's not what it was. Came across some information that really made me realize that this video that they gave them wasn't a real video. It was a depiction video. They took what they had information from the statements, the kids, available cameras, and witnesses, and they compiled a path that they believe she walked. They even said that these cameras wasn't working. They said that they didn't know how she got certain places. It was a mess. It was a mess. But they did their best to let us know that it wasn't a real video. So what they do is this thing that's called double speak. It's like lawyer jargon. It's a whole lot of complicated words that's with the intent to confuse you or deter you from even wanting to understand what a person is saying, like being in court and listening to legal jargon, or a doctor giving all these big ass words about a surgery. Like, make that shit make sense. Like, talk to me like so I can understand it. But sometimes in those positions, they can deceive you because you don't know what they're talking about. And that's what double speaking is. It's a way to tell you and not tell you at the same time. And lawyers use it all the time. And so does attorneys, and judges do too. And I realized that. So when I'm looking at the paperwork, I'm realizing that they said this is the video that depicts Kenneka. I said, why would he use the term depict? Why not just say, I'm giving you the FOIA request for all the videos that we have available that we recorded of Kenneka Jenkins? Why would you say it depicts her? Odd choice of words, right? But it ain't nothing you really look at and be like, something's wrong with that. But no, you have to take a pause, because that's when shit is being hidden from you. Like, you have to pay attention to everything that's going on with stuff like this. And so when I ran across that, I realized that it wasn't her. Now it all made sense. Now I know why I don't see her in any of the videos. Now I know why you never see her mouth moving when she's talking. Now I see why the person is hiding their face when the camera swings around. Now I know why she went from skinny to fat. Now I know why her eyes are closed. So why I know she got 3 arms and 15 legs. Now I know why, because it's all been created. It was an illustration, a depiction. It was a digital depiction of what they wanted us to believe took place. They weren't denying the fact that she was there and that she died there. They just said they didn't know how the fuck she got in the freezer. So they were saying, we're taking the blame for it. We just don't know how she got back there, but we know she was back there. And that was supposed to be good enough for people. Well, it wasn't good enough for me. And now I'm knowing that if I know that ain't your daughter, you know that shit too. So now I got to look at you differently. Now I got to play back when you first made this phone call and pay attention to what you're saying. Now I got to really look at you sideways and start scrutinizing everything that took place. And when I start looking at it like that, I said, oh my God, we got a problem on our hands. We got a really big problem, because when we go over the 911 calls, y'all gonna be floored on that shit. Like, everything was right in our faces, but we couldn't put it together. So now that I did all of that, now let's go back to what I was saying about addressing the elephant in the room. There seems to be turbulence going on, major turbulence, because it seemed like our 757 Learjet is on cruising altitude, baby, and passengers is chilling, and we rolling, we coasting, and everybody enjoying the flight, everybody understanding what's going on, and everybody good with this. And if you don't enjoy it, you don't understand it, this ain't for you, then you don't have to be here, right? But it's people that are opening their eyes to real events and realizing that this girl was not at this hotel, and the first event didn't happen in no hotel. And because of that, because the theory came from this channel and the customs channel, and we're the people that put the theory out there, people that didn't like us wanted to make it like we were telling lies. So they went to great lengths to make it like we were lying. And that's what's been going on. So in the normal fashion, if a child doesn't get what they want, what the fuck do? A child, a baby, throws a fucking temper tantrum. They throw their head back, they fall on the floor, they kick, they bite, they scream, they do all this weird shit to get your attention. And that's what's going on. Motherfuckers is throwing temper tantrums because of Slay and Jid right now. Because this information is spreading. People are understanding what's going on right now. And it's people making so many videos about what we're saying over here, to the extent of taking content. It's playing a whole video is being played, not for learning, for the people to learn. They're trying to learn off of it. They're pretending to scrutinize it and not believe it. But then I hear you say what I said the next day. So I'm like, oh, you're learning from me. And unfortunately, I'm not willing to teach you. You ain't nobody to me. So that's why I took the videos and I put them on private, because I'll be fuck if he take anything that I did for Kenneka, we did for Kenneka over here, and make a mockery of our research and what we've been doing over here to exploit the shit that we're saying and say we're lying all along, using it for his benefit. No, you cannot do that shit to me. So against what I wanted to do, I didn't want to hide no videos, because hiding the videos from people that need to see them is counterproductive for what the fuck I'm trying to do, right? But right now, I just want to be a bitch. I want to be the bitch that he said I am and hide that shit, because now you don't have anything to fucking talk about. So now you go and you pull this name. So you call yourself doxing me now. You want to dox me and tell people my legal name. Well, now you're really doing some weird shit. You're doing weird shit. It doesn't matter if it's true or false. It's weird. And you're weird. And now I'm going to go full force with what I was going to do to you in the first place. But I won't talk about it. I'm going to move in silence. And I got your ass. And something's going to happen. Definitely going to happen. It's going to be repercussions with the fuck you tried to do to me. Hold 1 second. Hold on. I'm live. 1 moment. Thank you. Thank you. Where y'all been? You gotta kiss my baby. Come here, baby. Come here, grab my kiss on. Just let me know. 1,000? 100. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. So this is the thing. This is nothing new, right? This has been this been a reoccurring theme in the community, when people get mad at each other and they can't, for whatever reason, they're not getting their way, or whatever gets you to where you want to give somebody's personal information out about their legal name and stuff. This ain't the first time this has happened, so I'm no exception to the rule. But do what you think is best for yourself. I do what's best for me, and that's how I'm going to leave that. So I'm not going to address it any further unless someone directly asks me the question. Then I'll tell my people, y'all want to ask questions about it. Just know that my safety is not in jeopardy. I'm totally fine. I'm protected, and I'm ready. It has nothing to do with YouTube. This is how I live my life. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. I have children. I live in Atlanta, for God's sake. I'm always ready. I'm always ready. You have to be. You living around people that can do anything to you. So I'm always ready. So you'll never gotta get ready if you stay ready. So that's all I gotta say about that, guys. But it's just really weird, and we gotta stay focused, because people will do anything when they're desperate. A baby throwing a tantrum, y'all, I've never seen. He banging his head against the wall. He biting on shit. He growling, spitting, pissing and shitting his pants, like really having a panic attack over there. So I addressed that. We're gonna get back to business as usual, right? Okay, now, what progress have we made thus far, bro? So I'm gonna give you a moment to, if you would like to, because I know yesterday people was really looking for you. I know you was busy, and that's totally fine. They just missed you or whatever. But I just want, because I spoke to bro, and he told me a lot of stuff about what this series has done for him. He's telling me stuff that he's picking up that he didn't know, and stuff that he did know, how it's all falling in line right now. So this series is helping, and not only is it helping you guys, if y'all are learning, bro done told me some shit that I never thought about. It was what you told me the other day, had me blow. You was something you told me that Irene said was something. I was like, oh my God, what? So, but the whole point of that is to say that we're all in a learning environment right now. Right now, we're trying to figure out what happened to Kenneka, because the goal is to get out the freezer, right? Whether it's a metaphoric freezer or a literal freezer, we want to take her out. So that's what we're trying to do. So we got to keep focused, y'all. We got to keep focused on what we're doing. And I know that it's working, because The wolves, they're wolfing. They wolfing. They want to bite me. They want to bite. They want to eat Little Red Riding Hood up. They want to eat me alive, bro. I don't know why. Is it because I'm light
Mm,
skinned and I like red? They want to just bite me and eat me up. Like I don't understand, but that's what's going on, y'all. But they can't do that. That's not possible. But go ahead, bro. Just if you will give like a overview on what you're getting from the series, and how you see things right now, if you would please.
yeah, yeah. Right now in the series, for me, it's more like, alas, we can find out what actually happened instead of running through circles. Not saying that the video isn't important, because the video becomes exclusively important later on in the series. Because once we find out, what I mean, what really happened to Kenneka before any hotel event, what I mean, or where she was left and found at the first time before she was even deceased. You see what I'm saying? So when you notice all of that, which is what I see, you realize so much happened the 20 hours, and you realize how all that there is what happened with between the 20 hours. And then by the time the sister and the people come to the first hotel and pulling an alarm, and the police come at them. That she's been moved from wherever they had her at, up somewhere near to these hotels areas, because that's why the sister is at one of these hotels, which is not the Crown Plaza, which would be the first hotel that she came to. And then then the footage becomes important.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
that to me is the biggest thing to me too as well. It's the clarity, it's the how when you realize why you're not seeing certain things on the videos, why the videos aren't quite making sense. Why was there theories about it being more than one Irene, and why is it more than one Kenneka? Like the theory of two Kennekas has been something that has been going throughout the community for years. And it started out because it was true. There was more than one Kenneka, right? I mean, like
Mhm.
literally, it was girls playing Kenneka. So in all actuality, there was more than one Kenneka. Not that there was two Kennekas, one named Kenneka Martin, one named Kenneka Jenkins, that looked just alike, lived in the same neighborhood, in the same city, on the same block, that were not related but had the same name of one. Y'all, it's the theory of the two Kennekas is the silliest shit I could ever conceive of. What I realized was it's not a theory that it was two Kennekas. That is true, but they weren't named Kenneka. It was two girls playing one girl. But then we realized it wasn't just two girls, it was several girls playing this one girl. And now that we know the timeline for with Thugga 30, we'll get back into Thugga 30. With Thugga 30, him coming into the timeline with him not having a haircut and then having a haircut. And I showed y'all yesterday how he got a haircut on December the 12th, right? So that lets you guys, I'm not December, September the 12th. So now you're realizing the videos went from the 7th to like the 13th, 12th to 13th. Now you knowing that Tyrone in them video when it was in that little holding spot was had to be after that as well. So what you realize now is they did more recording than anybody thought they ever did. That's why the video took so long to come out. They had to put everything together. That's why you got a big Kenneka, a skinny Kenneka. You got a Irene that's a real Irene, a Irene that ain't Irene. It's a Jalen Ford Irene, and you got Eugenia Walker walked to the hotel the night she died, and how she do that when she died. All of those questions are now, it all makes sense to how Eugenia Walker died the night of the party, when we know she died on the 11th going into the 12th. We know she died that night, right? So how the fuck did she die at Kenneka's party, right? Well, did Brock say something y'all wrong, y'all?
Let me look. Now, last night, but years ago, I watched this theory. I watched it last night.
I don't know
Thanks
if
for explaining.
the NYC Angel, did you mean to block Brock's, or it was an accident?
I don't know. I think that's got to be
An
accident.
accident? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, if NYC Angel, please chime in, baby, to see. So make sure that you so he'll know that you didn't do it on purpose if it wasn't on purpose. And if it was on purpose, can you tell me why you blocked him? Not that it's a problem. Not that it's a problem
Okay.
that you
She
blocked him.
unhit it. She unhit it. All right. Good. All right,
Cool.
cool.
Okay, cool. Okay, must have been an accident. All right, cool. I just want to make sure I didn't know if he said something out of pocket or whatever. Okay, so what we saying? I just got thrown off. Yeah. So when the party was going on and the theories were happening in the beginning, we didn't know. No, that's no problem, baby. No problem. We didn't know why the stories were so outlandish. Why were they saying Irene wasn't Irene? Why y'all saying Irene wasn't Irene? Like, why would they ever say that wasn't her when you could clearly tell it's her? But then she made the comment, I see how y'all playing with me on these videos and playing with me on this internet with these videos and playing with me. She was talking about the fact that Jalen Ford was playing her. And it's so odd when you know it's true, you know it's true. Because if you look at Irene's haircut and how her hair was cut, it was totally different from Jalen Ford's haircut. It was totally different. And Jalen went and got his hair like Irene's hair was done the night of the party. He was trying to look like Irene. He had the jean outfit on in the whole nine. It's crazy how they did that. So that's how a lot of these stories got mixed up, and the two Kennekas came out, and then her last name being Jenkins and being Martin. Y'all, it's simple. It's a simple explanation for why her name did that. Kenneka's father was a Jenkins. Her mommy is a Martin. Obviously her daddy signed a birth certificate because she died of Jenkins. The death certificate is the birth certificate. So she died of Jenkins. So if she was a Martin, she was taking her mom's last name with social media. She doesn't have to put her legal name on fucking Facebook because she had Kenneka Martin on the paperwork. Don't mean Facebook don't mean that was her name. Like, now it's two Kennekas. Oh, it's with Martin and the Jenkins. Man, god damn. Like, really? Some of this stuff was ridiculous. Some of the stuff I understand how it got twisted, but some stuff was kind of obvious that it wasn't what they thought. So that's all I'm saying, guys. And now that we're talking this through, I'm hoping that some of the twisted stories in the beginning will become more clear as to why did they say, like, let's just talk about this one. There's a theory that Bree worked at the hotel. She did work at no hotel. Bree did not work at no hotel. No, the fuck, she did not work at no hotel. She did not. They keep on saying she did, and she did not. She did not work at no hotel. But everybody was saying, how did she know how to go through that hotel? Why did she come in that back door like that? Even I said that. How she know to go through the visibility bar and come back in the food court hall? And how she know the bathroom was on the West Meeting Hall? And how she know the hotel? Because she had been up in there. We don't even know when that video was shot. That could have been shot on a Tuesday or Wednesday of the same week. We don't know when that shit was shot. We only got what they gave us when they gave it to us. We don't even know when this stuff was shot, y'all. So that's how you have to. You gotta look at it like that. And if you look at it like that, it'll explain to you how. Check it. Peep game. Check this out, y'all. Notice when they come into the hotel. Guess who's holding the boom box when they come into the hotel? So okay, so it's four. The four of them come in. Somebody's holding a boom box. Somebody holding a bag with the liquor in it. Does anybody remember who was holding the boom box? You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm just asking y'all. You don't have to answer the question. I'm gonna tell y'all what it was. I don't remember. That's fine.
I don't remember.
So it was two girls.
But I remember. I remember that.
Okay, so let me tell you. When they come in the rear entry, the southwest entry of the hotel, and go to the visibility bar, Bree steps down first. Bree is holding the boom box in her hand. Monifa is second. She's holding the bag from the liquor store. Bree gets to the top of the floor. Now look.
So that's where they got Bree at.
Right. So check this out. So now Bree get to the lobby. She go to the left. They go to the right. Then now check this out. Now here come the funny part, G. Check this shit out. When Monifa get on the elevator with Maya and the fake ass Kenneka, guess who's holding the boombox at that time? Monifa. It goes from Bree holding the boombox, making the turn with the boombox, to Monifa got it in her hand next. When the
and
fuck
they had already separated without the exchange happening.
Yes.
Yes. That's screen edit.
When Bree cut the corner to the lobby, she no longer had the boom box, but she never passed it to Monifa. They never passed it. In the elevator, Monifa got the boom box in her hand, taking a picture with it. Tell me we going up, see. That's what, little stuff like that. I said, wait a minute. When did Bree pass the boom box to Monifa? More importantly, how do you have Monifa and Shamaya in the elevator and Monifa got the keys? How do Monifa had the keys in the elevator with Maya looking for Kenneka? Bree supposed to have the keys, remember? How the fuck, how Monifa got him in her hand with Bree with Shamaya in the elevator and they looking for Kenneka. Bree supposed to be gone with the keys, but now Monifa got the keys. That's because Bree didn't always have those keys, y'all. That was a part of the story. Bree didn't have them damn keys in the party out west. This shit was in a mess, y'all. It was a mess. And they didn't expect us to catch stuff like that. But we did. Right.
Yeah, we did though.
And see what Gigi said, and Bree went right to the front desk. But she never passed Monique for that boombox. She never passed it off. She bust that corner first. She was way in front of everybody. Bree everybody in the smoke. She was gone. She bent the corner in the lobby and was gone to the left. They supposed to went to the right. No camera footage of them going to the right. But Bree had the boombox. Now in the elevator, next scene of them in the elevator, Monique got the boombox. I said, well, I be damned. Y'all think we stupid, huh? We just dumb as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I said, look at this hoe. Look at this bullshit here. Look at it. But little stuff like that, it matters. That stuff matters. Because what that's showing you is it was more than one take. This wasn't shot at one time, y'all. It just wasn't. It wasn't. Y'all, the girl, listen, when they walk to the visibility bar in the beginning and come down those stairs, the girl come down the stairs, got a really wide back. I gotta show y'all this shit, y'all. They play with us in our face so much, y'all. It's crazy how they played in our faces. It's insane. But little things like that, little bitty clues like that will make you understand that something is wrong. Mm-hmm. What about when Kenneka said, "It's your birthday, Irene, get up"? She said that in Ty's live 2 times. But when Ty swing the camera around with her 2 seconds after she said it, she's standing by the fucking door with them and the fake Irene over there on the other bed. Kenneka, how you hollering at Irene across the room? Get up, it's your birthday. And then we swing the camera around, you hiding your face. But you all in, you louder. You're as loud as his mic. You in the phone. You in Mike Ty's live as loud as he in the live. Like you right there in his up his ass making his live. Every time you turn around, Kenneka is the loudest voice in the room. Always. No matter where she's standing, she's the loudest voice in the room, even in the bathroom. Get out that back. Y'all, come on, man. Come on. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So those are the things that let me know in the beginning that something was wrong. Now, without further ado, let's get into 4.5 with the guys. Now, because we've gotten so far with this video and you guys have heard so much of this live with the guys, I'm thinking now, because it's a 30-minute video, I'm thinking now that we can probably play this video in 5-minute segments and then stop to talk about it, because stopping it every 5 minutes at this point doesn't make sense. If we do it in 5-minute segment, we'll have 6 parts of this. 30 minutes we'll be done with it, because I'm ready to get to the next chapter. But because I've got, to me, we've gotten everything out we can from these guys. We know these guys was talking about finding out she was dead at 12 on a Saturday. We know they was at the party Friday morning. We got a lot out of these guys. So now we're gonna just do recapping, okay, guys? If that's all right with y'all. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Live on Zach TV1. I'm not even gonna do no introduction like that, man. I'm getting right into it. Were you two guys at the party when Kenneka Jenkins was pronounced dead in the freezer? Oh, yeah. It was. What's your name for the people, bro? My name is, man.
And guys, the only way we're gonna stop is if one of the people in the subscribers, or bro, if you want to stop, put your finger up, but otherwise I will not be stopping, either for somebody in the comments or either for you, okay? But I'm not gonna stop it.
Go ahead.
Okay. Peace. And what's your name, bro? Tiffy. And y'all both was there? Yeah. What time did you two arrive, approximately?
Like 12 something.
12 something. So when you arrived at the party last Friday, September 8th, who all was there?
Man, it was packed. It was a lot of people there, man.
Was Kenneka there when y'all got to the party?
Yeah, Kenneka was in there, man.
So she was already up?
Yeah, she was there.
How was she acting?
Happy, dancing. As soon as I walked in, I remember I never forget. As soon as I walked in, she shorty. You acting funny, shorty. Like that big ass smile on her face, man. It's kind of hard, man.
What was your relationship with Kenneka? Like, how did y'all know her?
My first time meeting her, man, that's my man's, man, my main man. That was his girl, man. So
that was your man's girl?
That was my man's girl, man. Baby, that was my man's girl. So like, my first time, was a couple years ago, man. And, by that being bro girl, I've always been utmost respect for.
Was your man at the party?
Nah, he wasn't at the party, man. He locked up.
Oh, free that guy.
Man, he actually just got out today.
What?
He got out today.
So how was it when he came? How was it when he came home to see that his girl was,
I know my boy. I mean, you know he crushed, man. You know how that go, man.
Okay. Tell me this. So everybody is talking about the guy's part in that whole live video that Irene displayed. Who was, in a reflection of Irene glasses, it was a guy laid across the bed with the red sweater. Was that either one of you two?
Nah.
Okay. It was another. It was a conversation in the back. I know you guys got Facebook, so I know you heard.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to stop, but I had to stop. I just caught something he said.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about Irene's live. Put a 1 in the chat if you saw Peas or Killer in Irene's live. Not Ty's live, y'all. Think about what I'm asking y'all. In the video that they released of Irene's alleged live, did you see Peas or did you ever see Killer at any time in that live? I know you didn't. I'm gonna keep it going.
Yeah.
I know he didn't. And he didn't do it but he's talking about Irene's live as if they were in that live. I never saw them in the live. I don't want to hear shit about no reflections on nobody's fucking glasses. Don't tell me shit about Peace. Latifi said, man, you tripping. I heard him say, man, you tripping, but I didn't see his mouth moving. I don't trust the audio, and I didn't see none of them on video. That's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Conversation with motherfuckers was saying, who did any one of you guys see anybody try to force themselves upon her?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask it. This is TV. I ask the crazy shit. I ask what the world want to know. No disrespect intended. So nobody tried to rape.
Hell no. Just again when that shit Irene did that live. It
just started.
That's what she got on live before it started coming. Right?
Okay. Since dude in the red sweater was on a bed laid, you know what I'm saying? You can see through the reflection of her glasses around 306 or whatever. That's the time in the video. Where were you approximately in that video?
Probably somewhere sitting on the other bed, probably standing up dancing anywhere. I don't know.
So in that room, how many rooms was in this one room?
One.
So it was one room it was
one.
How many beds?
We walk in that bed in 2 beds right there. That's right there. 2 beds. Bathroom to the left, bathroom to the right.
So it wasn't a suite, it was just a regular room.
Nah, it wasn't a suite, it was regular room.
Okay. And we know we in Chicago, y'all from out west, correct?
Yeah.
We know out west motherfuckers dance, they bop, right? They bop. Okay, so y'all was in that y'all was getting y'all thugs this one and shit, bopping, having a nice time. Be real, this Zach TV just for the streets, the hood sitting in. Y'all have some liquor.
Hey.
Okay. Did motherfuckers have some weed?
Yeah, motherfuckers smoking.
Was motherfuckers off saying?
No,
okay, y'all okay, motherfuckers don't fuck. So Kenneka, what was she drinking?
They drinking some hand, I think. Yeah. They had the big hand out the bottle.
Okay. How was she drinking her shit? Was she drinking her shit straight from the bottle or from the cup?
She had the cup.
Okay, but then she eventually grabbed the bottle, right?
Yeah, she did. You know how everybody do that.
Was y'all like, damn, slow down, shorty, or was this her regular?
Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to be getting in. That's how we be on the wall. They know how to really side. Yeah, my phone was high. I'm feeling good. Yeah, they all, that's what's like. Just like how you drink, how we guys, that's the system. They everyone overdoing it like that. They were having a good time.
Have you ever saw Kenneka under the influence before?
Yeah, I seen her on the influence. Party, she waiting for that. Yeah.
So this was just let the people know. Yeah. This was regular shit, right?
Yeah, regular shit. That's how we do. Yeah.
Okay.
Wake up every weekend. Probably like last year, every weekend we was with each other. So our homie probably like the last 2 years. Every weekend we kicking it hard.
So this was just regular everyday shit, nothing spectacular. Y'all ain't think, oh, she gonna get sick.
No, they're trying to make she be overhanded. We just don't like this trying to play like she be overhanded or Irene be over. No, it ain't never nothing like that. Man.
Okay. When y'all start seeing social media and everybody and they motherfucking mama blaming Irene, what was y'all thinking? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's just that's her real. That's that girl real life friend. They like this. And she was going hard trying to find real life. We don't allow no shit like that. We don't get out like that. She was all that kids and little sisters and all like that. We don't do nothing like that. We don't condone no activities like that.
Okay. When they came in the room and they was saying shit like, she missing. What was y'all doing? And what was y'all initial reaction?
We thinking she left with a nigga though. To tell the truth, we.
All right. We reached the 6-minute mark on the video. We played 6 straight minutes. I stopped it on that part for a reason. He said, "What was your reaction when she came up missing?" And the first thing Killer said was, "I thought she was with a nigga, Joe." Does anybody have any what do you guys get from that? What y'all think he meant by that when he said, "I thought she was with a nigga"? Why would you make a statement that you thought she was with a nigga if you just said she was your man's girl and now she would living out with a nigga?
I think that's something that somebody else was supposed to say a part they was rehearsing that he said out of nowhere because that's the topic they was talking about saying it in. Just not him saying it because he was trying to he had to use his friend in order to say how he got introduced to Kenneka. But he could have just been like, yeah, she always come to the West Side parties. He didn't even have to say that was his friend, through his friend, even though his friend was with her. You know what I mean? He could have said, yeah, I'll be coming to the West Side party with my friend, and she beat up. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Good point.
But that's not the way he did it. The way
No.
he did it was like, yeah, my friend introduced me to her. This is girl. You know what I mean? Pretty much like that and that type of junk. So then to say, my friend girl, because you act like it's his girl, not like it's a little bop.
Right.
You're not acting like she a little free or
Right.
a little side
A little
slinks.
jump off. Nah, she his girl. He
Yeah.
said girl.
Yeah, exactly. So since when you saying it like that, then to portray her like, because that means you portray her like a hoe because you just say that's your friend, girl.
And all of a sudden,
Yeah,
you're gonna slide it in. I thought she was with a nigga, Joe. Was
yeah.
that
You
her?
feel
Was
me?
that her temperament? Was that something she normally did when she got up with different dudes? And that's why you thought that? Or, like you said, was it something they told you to say? Was that supposed to be the official story? Or another side of it? Or you want to justify your lack of responding to this fucking situation? Y'all said she was drinking. She walks off, and you say, I thought she was with somebody. So you're justifying her walking off. So there's no need for you to go looking for her because you clearly thought she was with somebody. That
Right.
justifies why you didn't respond to the threat. To you, it wasn't no threat. Shit, I thought you go with a nigga. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Clean and slap. Man, I ain't know what the girl had going on. I thought she had got up with a dude. But why would you think that? Was that her normal temperament? Did she normally do that? Like, you have to ask those questions. Like, in a situation where something happens to a person, they're going to ask you questions like, is this normal? Do they normally go away and never call? Or have they ever disappeared before and never called you? These are things that people do to establish a baseline of behavior, right? So
Yeah.
is she a thought pocket? Do she go with different dudes? Does she bust off and go around? What are you saying? Y'all been around her for all these 2 years, every party, every weekend. Do she make it a habit of going with different niggas every weekend? Like, y'all not really making sense right now. So what I said was, I gotta make sense out of this shit that don't make sense. Then I said, you know what? I know what it is. He is trying to explain why nobody was alarmed and went looking for her over those 2 hours.
Right.
Remember, Irene was like, I didn't
Yeah.
think it was real. They saying, I thought she was
Yeah.
with a nigga. How many excuses y'all got for not responding to this girl leaving? What kind of shit y'all on there? Everybody got an excuse as to why they didn't respond to this girl being missing. Y'all all full of shit. What I think it was is she was with somebody they couldn't do nothing about because these people seem to care about Kenneka to me. To me, they care. So if they cared, They must have been outnumbered or outgunned or something, bro. I feel like they was outnumbered, outgunned. Like, I wouldn't go nowhere. I pop all this hard shit, right? Now, it's some people that you fuck with. I ain't gonna care if I make it home. If they don't make it home, I don't make it home. We ain't nobody going home. Fuck it, we all gonna all go through it tonight. But if it was a situation where I didn't really mess with somebody, I saw something flagrant going on, I might not say shit to get back to safety and be like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I saw the play. I had to get back home to my kids. But it's some people that you're supposed to do a little bit more for. In this situation, they should have responded to the danger she was in because she was intoxicated. And y'all said y'all thought she walked off. Y'all thought she was with a nigga, but nobody did nothing. And Irene said, I didn't you to make it seem as if it was real. Bitch, you lying. Yes, I believe Irene, a lot of Irene's story, but don't think I'm just up here thinking everything Irene said is true. No, Irene got to explain her actions as well. That's how I feel. Now, anybody? No, you baby. No, I did. I was just answering because nobody hadn't said anything. No, G, I am asking your opinion, baby.
Yeah, I like what she said right here. Tell me if this true. Kenneka and Rico appeared to be split up for a few years via social media posts, so it always confused me why he said that like that.
Oh, okay. I didn't see her post. No, G, I didn't see your post, baby. I didn't see it. I'm got my iPad and my phone set up so y'all can hear the iPad. I wasn't reading the messages, so I wasn't ignoring what you were saying. So she's saying that based on what she's seen, that she has reason to believe that Rico and Kenneka had been split up. Rico and Kenneka, they never really split up. They was back and forth, but they always was getting back together. They always they had little breakups because Rico was a little hot boy, according to what I'm researching. A little hot boy, little cute boy, little crooked tooth, little cute little boy, whatever the case may be, a little thug. All little hood chicks liked him, but he had a thing for Kenneka. He was messing with that girl Mariah, and supposed to been one some other girl too. Now I don't have the facts on the other girl, but no, her and Rico was back and forth. I got videos of Kenneka and Rico in 2016, loving on each other, time dating stamp, loving on each other from Instagram videos of them, and like Flipagram, Instagram, Musically, might have been TikTok, I don't fucking know, but it's something that had a date and time stamp on it because I saw it. Might have been Snapchat, to be honest with you, but no, she was with him, and they probably went back and forth, but some shit going on. The post probably still up. So you might be right, baby. You might be right. And you the one with the information. Your little ass got to keep a trick in the damn hat. You the one pulling out all the good videos and stuff. So do me that favor. Like, let's find something that can show that him and her was on the outs and the ins and outs, because that's important. Because somebody tried to say the dude that she was talking about wasn't Rico, but it was Rico. It was definitely Rico. They were talking about Rico. Rico had just come home the week that Kenneka passed away. He came home because on Mariah's Facebook page. Right. Hell yeah. Yes, G, yes. Now let me tell you what I read. And I probably got it in my email. This is what I read myself personally. I read that Mariah was trying to use the little baby she had with Rico, against him, telling him that he couldn't see his baby if he didn't leave Kenneka alone. So I read a post. Rico said, if I gotta leave you and the baby alone, you're not stopping me from messing with Kenneka. That's what he told her on the post. Now, I got enough sense to know that these posts could be edited and fake or whatever the case may be, but I just can't see him saying, no, I will leave you and that fucking baby alone to be with Kenneka. On some time, and like, girl, you're not holding the baby over my head, because Kenneka was like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. You got this girl pregnant. Like, they were on and off, G, definitely. They were definitely on and off. So, but what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna go through my little archives and stuff, and I'll post it on the community wall so y'all can see that, because that's important. Because if there was another dude involved, perhaps that dude could have been there. But he said, I thought she was with another nigga. They didn't say, well, it was another dude she was kicking it with. Like, it just seems so ambiguous, y'all. It ain't clear. And I myself personally just think, nah, he was pregnant at the time.
You know what else is crazy though? She's saying he's saying she left with a nigga, and then at the same time, Monifa saying she's sad because Rico locked up. When that Monifa?
G, I got the G, I something about G's. G, no, I got a picture of Rico coming home in 2017, September 2017, and she's holding his son on his hip. She has his son on her hip and said, my young bull is out of jail. No, that baby was already born, G. So I'm gonna do this. Make sure that I'm not wrong, because I could be wrong about the date on it. But if I'm wrong, I will go back and I'm gonna get the picture, because I saw the picture and it was dated September. Because I was trying to figure out when Rico actually got out. Because people were trying to say Rico was at the party. So my mission was to try to figure out when he got out, right? So I went down Mariah's page. I got to the September 2017 area, and I saw her having the baby on her hip, and it was his baby and her baby. And she said, "My young bull is home," and she was holding the baby on her hip, and it was dated for September of 2017. And I could be inaccurate about that, but I'll double check, because I know you know your shit, so I could be wrong about that. All right. So now we elaborating about this other dude and what she could possibly been doing, right? So we stopped in the right spot. So let's do this. Now we're gonna go back now.
Oh, sis, hold on,
Mhm.
sis, right there. Let's use love testimony right there. Love doesn't see her walk off with no dude.
You're right.
I'm just saying, and so I'm just saying this how crazy the testimonies is.
Because you got to remember, love at Crown Plaza. This right here event is in Chicago. He
Yeah,
wouldn't see her with a dude in Crown Plaza, because hell, she wasn't Kenneka. She
yeah,
wasn't Kenneka.
fact. So he just playing a part in Crown Plaza. So then now we can't. All right, so take away love concern right there.
Nah, but you got to put him back in there, because that's the point. The point is that he's supposed to have been outside the door of wherever she was when she walked off. So that still needs to go there. That still needs to go there.
Yeah. All right.
It need to go there.
So say love this mysterious dude from out west, right?
Who is Love? Have you ever heard of Love and who Love is?
What's
Anybody
name
ever
got him
figured
on?
out who
What's
Love
name got
was?
him on the film? Yeah, what's name got him on the film? Brazy.
He thinks
Brazy
that's
got him.
love,
Well, he thinks that's love. Yeah,
because he
you're
did
right.
process of elimination. He looking at who came in the hotel, and he's trying to use process of elimination, which is
She probably got a
he
call.
doing
What's
what
up?
I would do. Process of elimination. He see people coming in, because he said he came in with certain people, so he looking at this dude that we don't know his name, so he's thinking that's love. So he doesn't know that it's love, but the educated guess is it might be love. And you're right. G.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did snatch her in the hallway out west, in the hallway of their house party. When people took out the room and took in the hallway, and them dudes grabbed her. So I agree with you, baby. I actually agree. Look, I love this though. Let me tell y'all
Mm-hmm.
what I love. I love all these comments that I'm reading. This is real fucking feedback. This is when you know you got the people's engagement, and they listening, they're engaged, they're commenting. This is more valuable than anything. The input from everybody on the channel. This shit is valuable. It's priceless. So please, y'all, I don't give a damn what y'all gotta say. Say it in the comment section, please, because we need it. We need it, because it ain't shit to do with T Slate or just Jig. It's about us all trying to help. Everybody on this channel right now is trying to help Kenneka. We're all together. I don't give a fuck if we're facilitating. We can stop talking at any time. Anybody come up here, and I don't have to be up here with Jig. It could be Jig and somebody else. Like Jig finna get right to the page. Jig can get up here anytime he want to and do whatever the fuck he want to do on the page.
Mm-hmm.
So he can go live with y'all at any time. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. This is about Kenneka. This is not about T Slate. It's not. So this ain't about me. I need y'all to talk. Please talk, because y'all's opinions are very important.
Thanks.
Thank you, Vivian. I'm glad you're here too, baby. Welcome back to the comment section. I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm telling y'all for real. When people make comments, because y'all have been in the community just as long as we have, and some may be longer or less, it doesn't matter. Y'all are seeing videos and shit that I haven't seen. Y'all are having thoughts that we don't have. We need y'all's help. Y'all didn't just hear me fucking talk all the time. I talk too goddamn much. I don't even want to talk. I really be wanting to sit back and learn too. I want to sit back and learn. I want to do it. Except ain't nobody in the community telling the truth. They making me talk. I gotta talk, because ain't nobody telling the fucking truth. So I gotta talk. I want to shut the fuck up. I do want to be quiet and listen to somebody. I do, but I don't want to hear nobody lying to me. So no, I'm not listening to shit nobody say. Make it make sense. I'm not gonna sit back and listen to bullshit. No, I'm not gonna do that, because at the end of the day, I want this shit to be over. I want to be done with this case. Slick, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of the stuff that comes with this evil ass shit. It's a demonic energy around this case that I've never seen before in my life. It's a spiritual thing. It's demonic. It's fucked up. It's sinister. People are sick. They got issues and shit. They have childhood traumas and shit that's coming out right now in their fucking 40s. I can't heal these people. I'm here for her. In real time, in real life, people that had problems, I try to talk to them. Yeah, I'm a psychology major. I got a lot of shit going on. Y'all, I'm old as fuck. Y'all know how old I am, right? I'm old as hell. I've been a lot of places, hell. Been a lot of places. Did a whole bunch of shit. I would normally be looking for anybody with any issues. I would look for you and try to help you. That's my nature. People with issues, I gravitate to them. People with I'll talk to them. There's no issue. I have a lot of shit that's good and a lot of resources, so I give them to people. Whatever, it's not a big deal. But this shit right here will make you turn cold as fuck. And I just cannot let this evil shit, I can't let this evil shit take over me and stop me from doing what I came to do. I won't let nobody steal that shit from her. Enough has been taken from her. I won't let them do it, y'all. I can't let them do it. So I address that shit and I'm done with that shit. I'm done with that. I'm done with that clown. I'm done with that shit. I'm taking steps to do what I got to do for my personal safety and to make sure that his bullshit stops. That channel won't be up very longer. I'm telling you that right now. He better download and do whatever the fuck he can. Cause that shit's coming down. And I said that. All right, let's go.
They got no weird ass shit. Nah, I don't think so. Some motherfuckers they leave with their niggas and shit like that. On some branch out, you know. Yeah, she.
Oh, and then he said motherfuckers leave with they niggas. I ain't even hear him say that before. He said motherfuckers leave with they niggas. What? Peace? What are you saying? Listen, y'all. I'm gonna play it back. Y'all, listen to this shit, y'all. What is he even saying at this point? Leaving with they nigga? Hold on. Okay. All right, broski. How long is? All right, baby.
I gotta leave now. Yeah, all right,
Go
y'all.
ahead, boo. All right. So y'all, so bro gotta run. He gotta run. Because he got Bible study. So anybody want to come up here? Jill, you want to come up here, baby? I can send you the link. Anybody in the chat want to come up here to be on the panel to speak? G, I would like for you to come up. You got something going on. You don't have to. I just keep it going. Anybody want to come up? All you got to do is give me your email. Okay, you said this platform does take time to piece it together, so thank you. The problem is, in my opinion, is nobody platform takes the time to incorporate all the pieces, at least most of them. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's big. That's big. That's big. That's big. So, you want to come up, or you want to just keep on going? Oh, she said send a link. Okay, let me send a link, boo. Let me send it to your cell phone. Let's send it to TikTok. Let me see. Hold on a second. Hope I don't lose y'all. Hold on.